What's up, guys? It's Mom and Dad Head and Athena. You're probably going to hear her running around in the background or eating her lunch. So I wanted to talk to you guys about a new thing that I'm starting on my channel, and it's going to be called Team Build Tuesday. Today is going to be like a basic overview of things that we're going to be talking about and more in depth specifically on leader skills. Now, there's one thing that I want to tell you guys before we dive into the actual information part of this video. I wanted to tell you guys about when I started the game. So when I started, at that point in time, during the tutorial, they did not tell you about leadership skills. I don't know if that's something that they do now. I haven't done the tutorial in a few months, but if they still don't do that, I think it would be an excellent thing to add, because a lot of people that started when I started didn't have any idea about who should be leader and why there was a leadership position or anything like that. Kind of self-explanatory now, but looking back, there was a lot of information to gather at the time, so I wasn't really thinking about a leadership skill. So that being said, when I actually realized what leadership skills were, I thought in my head that all leadership skills that were on my team were given to the team. Not just the one in the leadership position, guys, like all of them. So if I made a team with, say, this Jesus, and his leadership skill was all range teammates get 30% HP and 24 crit, and I had this Andrea on my team, all tough teammates get plus 30% attack and very large bonus to AP when attacking, then I thought that my whole team just got all of that. It just got all of it. No exceptions. I just thought, you know, perfect world, I guess. Building a team, I was like, wow, I have all these leadership skills. Why am I not getting them? So after I realized that, you only get leadership skill for the first person in your team, I then decided that, since that's the character that shows up, then I just need to put a super scary tune out front, and then problem solved, nobody's going to raid me. So at the time, I only had one 5-star whenever I was thinking this, and it was the blue Tyrese. So what I did is I just stuck him in the leadership position, and I didn't understand why, if I had such a scary tune out there, why was I getting raided so much, guys? Because I didn't have a leadership skill. People were like, oh, she doesn't know anything, let's raid her. So essentially, that's what I thought, guys. I know it's kind of embarrassing to say it out loud. It's laugh-worthy, so you're probably just like dying laughing on the other side watching this video. I totally understand. I think it's hilarious looking back at it that I thought all that kind of stuff. But yeah, I did. And sorry for my daughter who's just screaming and laughing in the background. But now I wanted to talk to you guys about some other stuff that's kind of basic information to help you guys build your teams. So essentially, and not a lot of people know about this. I actually just figured it out a couple weeks ago. But right here in the corner, we have traits. In the bottom left-hand corner of the screen, you can see it says traits. So when you click on it, you can see that, you know, tough attacks, alert, attacks green, attacks yellow. And it says each trait does extra damage to another trait, so get to know your traits. And this is definitely a very, very handy tool whenever you're going through like world map and other things like that. So say you come across a team that's going to be like all fast characters, then you know to take in strong characters. Now that being said, there is also this challenges, so you can see no traits, no challenges, no specific things, and then choke points, dividers, powerful enemies, large mob, that kind of thing. So if you ever wonder what the little symbols mean at the top of your screen whenever you're attacking a stage, you can go here and see what they mean. Same with specialist skills. So specialist skills are on certain tombs. They all have different ones or they don't have any. And maybe sometimes you're like, what does command do? So you can come over here and check and see that command, when this character defends the previous ally to take an action, this turn will receive a bonus action, so then that ally will be unable to act the next turn. So you can figure out stuff like that if you're confused about what something means. Now, that being said, there is something else that I want to talk to you guys about that I did not realize until much, much later in the game, and that is your adrenaline rush. Now, obviously, some of these guys have really amazing adrenaline rushes, but the thing that you need to pay attention to that I personally did not is the level. So under Adrenaline Rush, you can see Chaotic Mauling, and then under that, you see 10 out of 10 levels. So that essentially means when that's going to go off. Now, I'm going to show you guys, so you guys know, I didn't figure this out until later. Once I actually figured out what leadership skills meant and what they do, I kept 4-star Shane as my leader. And as you can see, I'm only at 6 out of 12 with him. So I didn't know. I had no idea that I could just, you know, boost that up and he would be much faster than he is. Now, that being said, I've come across this in quite a few videos. I've had people message me like, how are your adrenaline rushes so high when we're not getting trainers that often? You don't need trainers specifically just for adrenaline rushes. Now, we just had a level up, but I'm just going to give you guys as an example. To get his adrenaline rush up, all you need is either another one of Doug. It'll show you that it'll automatically give an adrenaline rush. So the same character will give you an adrenaline rush. But also, let's see. Let's use this guy. Now, wait. Sorry, got kind of confused. But, he is a leader. So you can see over here, Adrenaline Rush, Fortifying Shots, level 1. And you can see where it says 0% chance. Let me pick somebody of the right... Okay, here we go. So you hit level up on him, and as you can see, Nasty Slice, level 6, 0% chance over here towards the right. He is a citizen character. Now, if you go down to the characters that you see that I have that I can use, not many, but this Todd over here is also a citizen. So if I were to use him, now you can see over here, now I have a chance for 1 level, 4% for 1 level chance of Adrenaline Rush. Now, if I put Cyrus for him, I don't get that. So if I were to use Todd in this situation, then I would have more of a chance to level his Adrenaline Rush. So it's not just the trainers like these guys right here. Now, that being said, it's very important. So if you have a character that can go off, say, 45 AP, that's going to be like 44 and 45 AP is as fast as you can get. So you really want more tunes like that. So that being said, let's get more in depth about leader skills and what they can do. Now, obviously, there is a vast amount of leadership skills, and there is tons of different things that they can do, and some characters don't have them. So let's see. I will say that I did use Andrea a lot. So she gets all tough teammates get plus 30% attack and very large bonus to AP when attacking. Hold on, guys. Okay, sorry about that. But I'm going to show you guys an example. So I'm going to go into the world map over here. I'm going to go to one of, let's see. You know what? I'm just going to go over to Home Art. Now, first, I'm going to show you guys what I thought happened. So, I'm just going to put Tyrese as my leader, and I'm going to put these 3 Andreas behind him. That's really all you need. And I'm not going to put any special weapon on them because I want to talk about weapons in a later video for you guys. Probably next week because they're just as important to team building as the actual people that you have. So I'm going to go ahead and attack. So I'm going to hit with Andrea. And as you can see, she gets 20 AP down here towards her Adrenaline Rush. So that was 1 time using Andrea. So 2 times. And remember, guys, she's a 45 AP. If you're ever in doubt, you can hold down the character and see. So 10 out of 10. So, yep, 45. So it took 3 turns to get her character to be able to use her Adrenaline Rush. Now, on the flip side of the bonus AP, let's go ahead and I'll show you what it is like with her as a leader instead. Okay, let's go over here, just put Tyrese in there. No special weapons, just these guys and attack. So now I'm going to hit her, and she gets 28. So, in other words, this next wave, now the next time they can all go off. So that's 2-round Adrenaline Rush. Now, there is going to be ways that you can boost this. I talked about command earlier. So that means that whenever you have a character and you want to use it again, same time in the round, you use command and you can use it again. So if I had Andrea as a lead, I use her round 1, then I use her round 2, and I can command and use that skill to get a problem tune out of my way. That's what I did for the longest time. That's why I used an Andrea lead team. That's why I used her, because that leadership skill is awesome. Now, there is something else I want to talk about as far as leadership skills go. Oftentimes, and I bet I can go to raids and find one almost immediately. Ooh. Let me get some food up here so I can show you guys. So, oftentimes you will see, I'm not getting one immediately. I skipped one. So sorry guys, but you'll see a character like this. Now, a lot of people use drop leads, and what a drop lead is, I have one right here, my zombie team. The leadership skills, all melee teammates get plus 24 crit, and you get a medium bonus to item drop chance. This gets you more items whenever you're farming. So oftentimes people in very active factions will put a drop lead up so that it gives other people double the chance of getting something. So if I use a medium bonus while farming and I used faction help and use their medium bonus, it gives you more of a chance to get like 4-star weapons or better gear, things like that. So that being said, I will do a raid for you guys so I can show you what my team looks like and when they go off. So this is my defense team. This isn't my attack team. They can be two completely different things. That's also something that I didn't really think about whenever I started, is that your defense team can be different from your attack team. So I want to show you guys. Now, as you can see, I have this governor, and his weapon gives all team members receive bonus AP every wave. So when I have 2 of him, I have a large, let's see, all melee teammates get a huge bonus to AP when attacking. So that is all yellow and all green. So the only person that doesn't fall under this is Mirabelle, and it's totally okay to have an attack team and then have one person that doesn't necessarily fall under the leadership skill if their skills in general are worth it. For me, I definitely think it is a boost to have Mirabelle here, because if she goes off, she can stun 4 people and she has command. So I want to show you guys what my team looks like whenever it attacks. Immediately, as you can see, I can use his Adrenaline Rush. So if I want to command and use it, there you go. And it's the same with my governors. Having the 2 governors there is amazing, super beneficial, because it causes my 44, 45 AP characters to go off very fast. Now, that being said, if you use 2 boosting weapons, you do need more boost on those to actually go. But like I said, it's going to be a video for next week. Personally, you can see that I have huge AP on all of these people. So that helps it go off on team 1, or turn 1, sorry. So let's go ahead and get these guys out of the way. And Morgan is definitely one of the better drop leads as far as putting it up as a normal lead, because he actually has all melee teammates get a very large bonus to AP when taking damage, and he is medium drop chance, so that's why he's a little bit better. Some people only have only medium bonus, so it's not super beneficial unless you're farming. I'll go ahead and do one more. This is another drop lead team, but I'm going to find a team. This is another drop lead team. Once you get used to tunes and, you know, who they are, you'll know who is a drop lead and who isn't. I don't want to attack somebody on holiday. I'm trying to, like, skip friends. Skip people I know. He's a friend, too. Let's go ahead and do this guy. So, you can see he has a Dwight lead. So, all melee teammates get plus 30% defense and very large bonus to AP when taking damage. So, that's something you need to think about. Whenever you attack somebody, they have the opportunity to go off if you do not impair or neutralize them. So I'm going to go ahead and try and get this Ezekiel out of the way. Okay. So let's see. So he is most likely going to go off. So I'm going to just impair the Shiva. Oh, he didn't go off. Okay. So I stunned him there. And whenever people are confused, they also don't use their adrenaline rushes. So it's always a nice skill to have. Now, as you can see, my Mirabelle still hasn't gone off, but it's not a huge issue because her command is so useful. Now, some longer matches I'll have to use that stun for, but that's essentially how my team setup looks, and that's why I use a huge AP lead. It's very, very, very beneficial, and before that, I was using an Andrea lead. Oh, you see the tournament's over. I didn't participate in that one, guys. But I'll show you the team I was using before. I have so many teams up. So, I was using... Oh, I think I skipped too many. Okay, so this is the team I was using beforehand. As you can see, heavy on the neutralize and stun, that kind of things. And whenever I was using Andrea, again, large bonus to AP when attacking for tough teammates. So that boosted 4 of my teammates. So it made them go off even faster. So I was able to use Jose turn 2 to stun 3 because that's his adrenaline rush. And as you can see, 10 out of 10. 10 out of 10 on all of these. And obviously, the faster the recharge rate, the faster you can use it. And I guess the more you can use it, the better it is. So that is going to be it for today's video. I think I've covered everything that I want to. And always there's going to be some like outliers. If you want to show off a tune like, oh hey, in global chat, I just got this tune. Then yeah, put one up. Like you just get your ascended Shiva. I think I did that. I was like, oh hey, I ascended my Shiva, guys. So that's going to be it for leadership skills. Hopefully this helps some of the newer people that are just now starting the game that maybe don't know what leadership skills are and how valuable they are. I definitely think it's one of the most valuable things. Next week, if there is something you want me to specifically cover, please comment below. Comment below if you agree with what I'm saying, if you have anything to add, because I know there's some really amazing YouTubers that watch my videos. You know, Lockdown, Zeke Gaming, if you haven't seen them, please go to their channel and check them out. I'm sure they can add some insight to leadership skills. But that's going to be it for this video, guys. Thank you so much for watching, and tune in next Friday, or next Tuesday, if you would like to see another team building video. That being said, it is 1:33 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, and at 2 p.m. I'm actually going to live stream. So I'm going to put this video up immediately. Hopefully you guys can see it and tune into my live stream. But that's going to be it, guys. Remember, like and subscribe. Bye, guys.